The basics of personal finance are simple enough: earn more, don't buy things you don't need, invest a lot. But anyone who has attempted to emulate some of these concepts knows it's not always easy. That's because your financial perspective is really important. Money is frequently a source of worry, fear, and limitation, thus it causes us to function from a mental space that produces unfavorable outcomes. Does this ring a bell? You're not alone, to be sure. Allow us to explain. Welcome to KG, the Inspiration Center for Future Billionaires. Each of us has developed our own set of money beliefs over time. The money stories we tell ourselves have an impact on how we earn, save, spend, and invest in our lives, and they are often subconscious. They may impede our ability to make financial improvements. We fight to spend less and, even when we shouldn't, we are continually concerned about money. Your money mindset influences both good and negative financial practices. Simply, how you interact with money is heavily influenced by your money perspective. What does it mean to have a money mindset? A money mindset is a collection of underlying beliefs about money that are unique to you and are usually subconscious. It influences how much you believe you are allowed or entitled to earn, what you believe you can do with your money, how much and how you can spend, your confidence to invest, how much you give away, and your attitude toward individuals who earn more and less than you. This is a scarcity mindset. If your money mindset sounds like this: rich people are greedy, someone else will manage this for me, or I am not privileged enough. It's an attitude that prevents you from achieving true wealth. You are not alone if this describes you. You're also not completely screwed. What's amazing about our money perspective is that it's dormant in our subconscious mind. We develop awareness and can gradually reprogram these limiting beliefs about money as we become more conscious about our thoughts, feelings, and relationships with money. You may cultivate an abundance of gratitude, generosity, and self-assurance. On your way to financial independence, here's how you may improve your money thinking. 7 ways to shift your money attitude. 1. Increase your awareness. Be truthful. Do you always pick up the tab when you go out to eat with friends? Have you ever picked it up? Do you feel obligated to spend or save all of your money when you get paid? When you have to ask for money, such as when negotiating a salary or price, or when billing a client, how do you feel? Do you have a tendency to become tense? Make a conscious effort to pay attention to your thoughts and relationships with money. How you feel about money, and hence how you interact with it, is influenced by how you think about it. You'll come across your own limiting beliefs and negative money habits as you become more conscious of your attitude, which are keeping you trapped in little. You're not alone if this describes you. It's quite natural. We all have money beliefs that limit us. The difference is in how we choose to respond to the ideas that keep you from feeling more prosperous. We must consistently identify and modify these limiting attitudes in order to develop a healthier and more confident relationship with money. It's now your turn. These techniques can assist you. Prompts for a money mindset. Writing down your ideas on these topics is a useful practice for turning your insight into action. Growing up, what did I hear and observe about money? Is it true that my parents saved money, and if so, how did they accomplish it? What were my parents' spending habits? Was it usually tense when individuals in my life talked about money, or did they talk about it calmly? Do I save money? How did I learn to save money? Why or why not invest my money? Do I donate, and if so, why? Have I ever requested a raise at work, and if so, why or why not? Replace your limiting beliefs with more positive ones. Write down 5 of your limiting beliefs after evaluating some of your key beliefs and attitudes regarding money, then rephrase them as positive affirmations. Example belief: I'm bad with money since my family isn't the kind to manage it well. Example affirmation: I am a successful money manager who has changed my family's tendency of financial mismanagement. I'm putting my money into taking care of myself and my family, as well as doing good in the world. 2. Read literature that will help you think more clearly. I know. You might be thinking to yourself, how am I meant to set aside time to read books when I have actual money to spend? Shouldn't I put those first? Look, I understand, but here's the thing: the perfect books will encourage and inspire you on a regular basis, influencing and pushing you with new viewpoints and ideas that will help you reprogram your thinking. Positive affirmations, which have been shown in research to encourage you and enhance your self-esteem, are frequently promoted in personal development books. 88% of wealthy people read 30 minutes or more each day for self-improvement. According to Thomas Corley, author of Rich Habits, a book based on a 5-year study of self-made millionaires, this is true. 3. Create a vision of your future. If you're anything like me, you probably have lofty ambitions for your future. You can see them and are always working your tail off to get closer to them. Perhaps these ideals or ambitions feel out of reach, beyond what you believe you are capable of right now. However, you continue to visualize them. Do you ever feel like this? Yes? Great. Continue to visualize your dreams. I am the greatest, I said that even before I knew I was. Muhammad Ali, the greatest heavyweight boxer of all time, is famed for saying. Our aims and objectives frequently overlap with hopes to increase our money, which is somewhat predictable given that many of our dreams can only be realized if we have the financial means to do so. Take that desire and use it to motivate you to achieve your financial goals. Make the decision to be financially secure and stick with it. You won't be motivated to take action unless you feel you can and will get wealthy. 4. Quit comparing yourself to others. Too many individuals spend money they don't have to impress people they don't like by buying items they don't desire. It's simple to make comparisons between our financial conditions and those of our families, friends, or neighbors. It turns out that social pressure has a psychological component. It's referred to as the herd instinct by some psychologists. In a nutshell, our brains are built to help us fit in. But remember how we said you should be conscious of your financial thoughts? This is something to keep in mind. Try to be conscious of your spending and ask yourself why you're doing it. Are you spending out of a sense of need, envy, or a desire to fit in? Is it based on your genuine requirements and wants, as well as your financial objectives? 5. Confront your fears. Every human person, including you and me, has fears. When you desire to do something, especially something huge, anxiety and dread are natural feelings. There's the fear of change, failure, the unknown. There are so many fears. And they might be overwhelming at times, holding you back or stopping you in your tracks. We've all been there, right? But, even though it doesn't feel like it, you always have a choice when this happens. You have the option of embracing your fears or allowing them to keep you locked and little. Taking an actionable step toward your goal, no matter how tiny, is a practical strategy to overcome fear. If you're scared you'll never be able to save enough for an emergency fund, for example, make a tiny deposit right now. Go ahead and do it. Really. Commit to tiny measures and don't put off dealing with your finances. You'll have made significant progress before you realize it. 6. Forgive yourself for your financial blunders. Money blunders are a component of financial adulthood for all of us. You may find yourself in a mess as a result of pressing the snooze button on your money or being too ashamed to seek assistance. It's all right. Few of us were taught appropriate money management by our parents or teachers in school. As a result, we learn by trial and error. Allow yourself to let go of the past and any feelings of shame, guilt, or worry you may be experiencing. 7. Distribute the riches. The National Institutes of Health discovered in a 2006 study that giving to charities activates brain regions involved with joy, social connection, and trust, providing a warm glow effect. Who would have guessed? Giving is ingrained in our DNA. When you are generous, even with a small amount, you encourage the belief that there is enough for everyone. Does this ring a bell? This is the mindset of abundance. And that's what we want. What's more, do you know what else? Whether you're giving or receiving, giving inspires feelings of thankfulness. And thankfulness fosters contentment in our life, which is essential for rethinking our purchasing habits. It also allows us to appreciate what we have, rather than focus on what we lack. Isn't it incredible? Sometimes we just need to slap ourselves in the face. As Oprah said, be thankful for what you have. You'll end up having more. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you will never ever have enough. So, why don't you give it a shot? Last thoughts. Your money perspective can have an unintended detrimental impact on your financial connection. Your thinking, on the other hand, is not set in stone. You have the ability to change its programming. Every day, you have the potential to make financial decisions that will propel you forward or put you back. It's time to get started if your objective is to have a more joyful, abundant, and confident relationship with your money. You have the option to take charge of your finances right now. If you like this video, make sure you're subscribed and have notifications turned on so you don't miss out on any future videos.